Welcome to the Ironhide art stream. How you guys doing?
Hi there, this is Pencil. He forgot to tell his name.
Well, I was going to do that.
I don't know, would you?
I would.
And I forgot to tell my name. What's my name?
He's Tats, he forgot to say his name.
We introduce each other.
Yeah, we're sort of like
Teamwork.
and stuff.
So, okay, go.
Well, welcome once again to the Ironhide art stream. This is a stream we do once every 2 weeks. We sort of show you guys how art's done here at Ironhide Game Studio. The last couple streams, and this one included, we've been doing a hero inspired by what you guys say, by the community. Last time we told you to submit. I forgot to take the thing off. There you go. There wasn't any camera. We were doing like crazy shit. We were doing backflips and stuff, but you guys couldn't see. Sorry. So yeah, last week we asked for you to submit color suggestions.
Yeah.
For the hero that we've been doing. These are all really pretty, and I'm sure they took a lot of time and effort. And they all look really cool. We'll be sort of analyzing these, not analyzing them, but considering them, and we'll be sort of choosing which way we'll go. None of these is going to be the final one. We're gonna decide what the final color scheme is gonna be on stream, but these serve as a nice suggestion for what we're gonna jump off of. Okay. Let me see if there's something else that I gotta announce before we start.
The winners from our last contest are propellered.
Yeah, but we didn't have any contests. Right. And, I would announce our sponsors here, but we don't have any, so let's get
This
on with it.
streaming is sponsored by...
By brown liquid in a bottle.
Yeah,
Brown
this
liquid
is
in a bottle.
labelless soda. We all know what it is.
Yeah.
We won't say it.
Brown liquid in a bottle. It makes you feel good. And it makes you cool, too. Okay. So yeah, here we got a whole bunch of really cool, nice things. What's cool is that none of these are alike. I find that really cool. Because, you know, in a whole bunch of designs you usually get a couple of duplicates. But then again, we got like it's around 20 designs, I think. So it's not that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and number these before I sort of go over each one, so you can sort of identify them by something that's easy to say, right? It's easier to say 2 than second one, top left, crap. So this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this isn't the fun part, don't worry. Or maybe it is and the rest of the stream is just boring.
The rest of the stream will never be boring with you in it.
I know.
Open your wings and fly.
I was just being sarcastic.
I was just being incredibly patronizing.
Yeah, I know, but
We make a good team, but
we do. We definitely do. We have like 0, whatever those are called.
yeah, I read your mind and I know exactly what
Exactly.
more you were trying to say. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. So here we got 18 designs. They're all really cool. They all look really nice. This guy in the middle, number 10. Before the stream, I sort of drew another antenna on the design to see how it worked. Because last time we got off the stream, the guy didn't even have antenna, and we sort of looked over looked the design over with Agustin, who's the lead artist for Iron Marines, and he sort of suggested that we should give him more of a how can you say a sort of a stronger silhouette, which antennas definitely do give, and it'll give him more personality. I think I was going a bit for the asymmetrical look with only one antenna, but I think two works a bit better. We'll sort of decide on that too. So yeah, you should go ahead and start making the poll with like 18 options. I'm gonna start going over each one. This, I really like this one. It's sort of, it's a bit, it's a bit dark, so it might not jump out on screen when you're playing. But again, these are suggestions which will jump off of. Oh, you don't have to vote right now on the chat. Tats will put a straw poll where you can vote on like various options.
Just give me a couple of minutes. I'm setting things up, and we'll get it ready.
So yeah, and once we get into the whole actual coloring part, I'll put the hero over a background of the game, so you can see how it looks on the background, which changes up a lot. What the colors should be. So yeah, that was number one. Number two is really cool. It's got this sort of like metallic effect on the arms. The colors are a bit mixed around because like you used one color from each point of the spectrum, which is cool, but it's sort of chaotic. It ends up being a bit chaotic, but it's really cool. This one sort of like golden. And
I call that one the bling robot.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the high roller version.
It's the version you get when you play until level 100. So yeah, this guy, I really appreciate how much effort you put into this. Like, this is all painted by, like, I think he redrew the lines since you couldn't figure out like how to draw underneath, which since we put an image is fine. Some of you actually maybe had Photoshop and could paint behind the lines, but some of you maybe couldn't. So that's totally fine, and we didn't expect like to be super neat. Just that you gave us colors, which you all did, and it's really cool. This one, I think, has definitely 5 stars in originality, and I know this is a joke submission, but still, I had to include it.
That's the best submission of them all. I love it how he set 2 separate score types for it. It has a 10 out of 10, but in case you weren't entirely sure what it was about, it also has a 5-star rating. So, you know, you get to pick, and it's still going to be the best. Well, no, wait, because it could be 5-star out of 100 stars.
Well, yeah, but it's 5-star. It's not even stars.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, it
keeps you guessing.
It's a class 5-star, which it doesn't exist, but
it's like
still.
poetry.
Perfect. Has a bunch of interpretations.
Yes.
5, 6, and 7. These last 2 are totally Metal Gear Solid. They look cool. But this one, I like what you did here of like sort of breaking the arm and getting cables out.
I like the sparkling water around it.
And the sparkles.
It's not sparkling water, but I don't know.
It sparkles. You know, went to the club, maybe got a bit of glitter on him.
Maybe it's a vampire from...
Maybe it's a vampire from Twilight. You never know. This first one looks cool. It's got this kind of like paladin sort of combination. And it looks really clean. Looks really cool. These last 2 are sort of like camo. and I think they could work. They definitely need a bit of they have the same problem that the first submission had, which was that they're maybe a bit too dark. But for like a basic color scheme, they're definitely a good place to start off of if we were to choose it. Number 8, it's got these nice sort of cream colors and
looks cool for a desert environment.
Right. Like I really like the blue that you use for these parts of the metal, sort of like a greenish blue. I don't know if you can see, you guys can see that, right? How many backgrounds are in the game already?
That leads to a very interesting question. Are we ready to show some background from the game?
Yeah, we've already shown gameplay and stuff.
So maybe we could show some background. And
we're gonna show the background of a level that's already sort of shown.
So let's do this. Let's pick with the straw poll. It's almost ready. The one that we like, the colors that we like the most, and then we can compare it with the actual background.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Fair enough. I was telling to the audience, not to you.
Well, I already told them. Yeah.
Slowly, gently.
Okay, so this gun's sort of. It's really nice. It's got these sort of cold colors on the metal, like purples and blues, and then it's got for the accents and the poncho warm colors, which it is beautiful. It shows an understanding of coloring, even if it is intuitive and not studied. Here's number 10. Really slick, really nice and neat. It's pretty straightforward, and it's a strong contester because simplicity has its value. It really does. Then we got number 11. He's got fire. He's got green. He's got everything.
What I really like about that one, and I think I made that comment to you earlier this week, is that it looks as if the green part is actually like transparent.
Yeah, like a visor.
Like circuits inside.
Right, or like circuits.
That's very original. I think it's one of the only, is the only one or maybe one of the very few that has something like that. That's very neat.
Oh no, there are others definitely that sort of try to do original stuff with. But yeah, definitely really cool. Got nice textures and stuff too. Number 12, it's again sort of like number 10, a really straightforward design. It's still really cool. Like, it's awesome. It's really neat too. You really sort of studied the Ironhide style because you went ahead and painted the lines as well as the fills, so it looks more of like a final version. Really cool. This one is number 13 is another submission from the same person. Same thing, really cool. You definitely studied the style, and that shows. Number 14's got some US of A colors. If you're a patriot, well, we're in Uruguay, but I'm American. So if you're a patriot and you root for America, then you gotta choose the 14. I'm kidding, but yeah, it's got nice combination of colors. It's a good combination. It's a great combination. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the America thing.
Which one was that you? No, you know what it looks like? 14.
What?
It reminds me of Iron Man 3.
Yeah,
the Iron Patriot guy.
Right.
I'm kind of waiting, Don Cheadle to come out of that and scold us like he does with Tony Stark.
So American. 5 eagles out of barbecue. Number 15, it's all shiny and stuff. Even the poncho is shiny, which that's cool. It's got these nice orange colors for the accents and blue all around. Orange and blue, can't go back with that. 16 is
purple. 16 is
16 is purple.
16 is purple-tastic. I've been waiting all week to say that one.
Purplicious.
Purplicious.
Yeah, it's purplicious.
It's purple rain.
It's purple of a whole bunch of things. So, and number 17, it's got this edgy Shadow the Hedgehog color. No, it's really cool. I really like it. The white lights are really cool too. I'm not sure how those would work inside the game. Again, it's a bit dark. It should be
bright.
Yeah, brighter.
It should be Vegas bright. No?
No, not that bright.
No, you sure?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
I've never been to Vegas. I just want to say that out loud.
I've never been to Vegas either, and I have like no intention of ever going.
No, me neither.
Yeah, doesn't sound. And now we got number 18, which is Señata.
It's totally not Señata.
Totally not Señata.
We're not copying a hero from a well-known video game franchise.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put the final touches on what is certainly going to be the final version of the game, and give them sort of like this cool, mustache. There, definitely not Señata.
Yeah, I will propose, just to make it obvious, sorry to be, the party pooper, that 18 is out of context.
Yeah, 18. I'm sorry, whoever.
It will be really fun to include in the poll, and then everyone votes for 18. Haha, and then we have to do the poll all over
No,
again.
18 isn't a joke, but it's really.
It looks very good.
Yeah,
I have to say that. I love how it looks. It's a very good, parody. I think the original creator of that one said it was a parody, and I totally agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it does the thing of like, it copied Señata to a point where instead of an eye, it just put like the 9 points he's got on his head. Oh, that was you, Eris Draco? You're the one who. Oh, it was a joke. Okay.
Yeah, he said that on the forums.
Okay,
I didn't remember it was him, but I do remember that someone said that. So
right,
there we go. Redundant
okay.
Comment is redundant.
How we're doing with the poll?
The poll is done.
The poll is up.
So sharing the poll. Give me a second. Give me a second, so we can pick up.
Yeah, sure. So I'm just gonna open up the file that we left last time. Oh, about the file of last time. Funny thing, it actually sort of got erased. Everything we did last stream. I worked on the week and traced what we did from the recording. But, I mean, the design is practically the same. I just added a few elements that don't change the major design except the antenna. I'm just saying this to be 100% like full disclosure. Full disclosure. I gotta practice English on the week. Man, this thing of speaking English like once every 2 weeks is sort of killing my pronunciation.
Your pronunciation? Oh, the ring bells. Sorry.
The ring bells. The ring bells.
The ring bells or the ring
bell,
is...
The bell ring.
The bell is ringing?
The bell rings.
I'm gone.
He is gone. He is a support hero, yes. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just going to go back to... For you to vote, you need to see this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here with my cup. And this has nothing. It's got nothing inside of it. Pronunciation. Yeah, that.
It's me?
You were gone?
That hurts. If I had...
That stings.
Quoting
so bad.
A very wise woman, that hurt all of my 3 feelings.
What woman was that?
Oh snap! I forgot the name. It's Princess Leia. Carrie
really?
Fisher.
Oh, like in an interview?
Yeah, they call her fat for episode 7, and her reply was, "Oh wow, that hurts all of my like through things." Like she was above that, and she clearly is because she's a very wise woman. She's been around, man. Putting my headphones.
And just drawing traditional, something I don't really usually do. El españolo, that is actually not anything in Spanish.
El españolo. El españolo doesn't mean anything. In any case, you might want to say el españolo.
Well, that is user Rodafer, which obviously we don't know in any capacity, shape, or form. Thank you for your great contribution.
It seems this user doesn't have an ñ on his keyboard.
What about the creation of his mechanics? We'll talk about that on the stream. We won't maybe decide all of them. We'll try to finish his coloring. That's the main objective of this stream. Which, I mean, I don't think it's gonna take all stream, but it might. I don't know. Maybe I suck at painting and we're just gonna be here till tomorrow. Maybe not. Hopefully not. And we can get on to his mechanics.
Yeah.
His mechanics, I mean, his basic function was decided last streams. Which, his basic functions were he puts beacons and the beacons do stuff and he's a support. But what those beacons actually do, that's what we have yet to decide.
I think on the previous stream, we actually agreed that it would be probably 2 beacons, and one serves as more of a protective, maybe healing,
and then the other one is like more offensive.
It's more offensive.
Right.
We reached that point, but before we can really get into how those powers work and what exactly that they do and the animations of those powers, we have to finish this step.
Right.
This first phase, which is to decide colors.
Like for us to actually animate them, we need the final design, which we don't have.
Oh, Tom Payne is saying there were teleport and drone spawn abilities. We have this written down, by the way. We're just too lazy to check it out. Sorry.
You're great.
Transparency. Thank you, Tom Payne 7, for reminding us. We're old and we forget things.
I am not old, full disclosure. I am 21 years old. I am in the full blossom of my youth. He, however, is also young.
You coward. You were about to say something entirely different.
I was never crossed my mind. Ever. Teleport and drones. Okay, that could work. I'm not sure how the beacon would spawn drones.
You drop one beacon, and then the unit will drop the same beacon somewhere else, and you.
No, that's the teleport. Not
that's the pull. That's the teleport.
Yeah, no, I mean the spawn drones thing.
It's like a turret, basically, but maybe like a drone-looking turret that flies around and attacks.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
I
a
don't
bit
know.
confusing.
Since we had done the thing about the beacons, I thought that both of his powers were gonna be like beacon stuff. Okay, whatever. We'll see about it. Kingdom Rush news. It's coming. That's the news. And we're not gonna talk anymore about Kingdom Rush 4 because we really have nothing to say. It's really well under production, and you'll see it after Iron Marines at some point. Yeah, bacon. Bacon indeed.
Bacon. Bacon.
Oh, Tats looks like he's in his early 30s. That's because he is in his early 30s. Surprise, mother.
You just ruined the possibility to say that I'm a 15-year-old woman. And this job has been so demanding.
I actually lied to you. I always lie to you. He's not a 30-year-old man. He is something. we have yet to discover what that is. How are we doing on the polls, Tat?
On the polls, number 1 is winning last time.
Number 1?
No, whoa, we have like... okay, number 1 is winning, yeah.
Number 1 is winning.
Red and brown. It looks aggressive for a support
it's
unit.
actually cool.
I do like the colors though.
Yeah, they're really cool. We'll see. We'll probably take into the like next stage. We'll take the first couple voted, not only the first one.
Yeah.
Just to see, and we'll probably take those till the end, or at least advance them more.
So okay, let's close. Let's give it maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll close this up.
One or 10 will probably win, says Drabinator C.
We have a pundit.
We have a pundit. Yes.
Yeah, I think this is a clear landslide victory.
Well, the polls never lie. I mean, they've never lied before.
I graduated from College of Robotechnics, and I know.
Well, I graduated from Pollington Polls.
Pollington Polls. I love that.
And I work at the Washington Poll.
We should print like fake degrees.
Definitely.
And have it on
our wall here.
On our invisible wall.
On our wall, exactly.
Yeah. There's an invisible wall here. Okay, let's close this up because we are wasting time.
We are wasting time.
So whatever it is now, it is what it is. The winners are a tie between a tie between number 1, number 13, and tied in second place, number 5 and number 10.
So
and
we're gonna take number 1, number 13, number what?
Number 5 and number 10.
Number 5 and number 10.
Those are the 4
voting. Your opinion is much appreciated. And at that. Okay, we are gonna now open up the first level of Iron Marines. At least the background for it.
Okay, so if you just tuned in, quick recap. We've been trying to create a hero using suggestions from the community, everyone who is involved in this Twitch, and the idea is that we're going to pitch this hero to the leads of the project. You know, the art lead and game designer and programmer. And hopefully they will like it, and it will be included in Iron Marines as a free hero. You won't have to pay for this. We have repeated this a few times, so you can rest assured that no, this is not a money grab scheme. We have some other much more subtle and evil ways to do that.
Like game design.
Yes. And before you ask, Iron Marines is delayed, as you all know, but we are hoping that it should be ready by late October, early November. So that's the news so far. We're now selecting colors that we picked with your help, and now we should show background.
We are gonna open up the background for the first level of Iron Marines.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the thing to import because it takes a while. Open up new file and just gonna copy this. Kerblam. Here's the thing. Iron Marine levels are gonna be pretty big. Like, pretty big. See, for example, as you may have seen in the teaser trailer, when you get to this planet where you guys were like, the humans were mining this sort of mineral called Ethereum, they get attacked, and that's why you go to the planet to help them. This is the camp and the refineries for sort of like
the refinery on pretty much any other RTS game.
Right, and they're broken because they got attacked, and they have a vehicle that it doesn't work.
The tentative name for this funny story. The tentative name for this colony is Sagan 1, in honor of our much beloved Carl Sagan. Just if you're as much of a Cosmos nerd as I am, or Franco,
we're all
the
Cosmos
taste
nerds
to
here.
watch Cosmos. There you go. So that's it.
So as you can see, like it's got purple mountains, it's got bulbous trees, and it's pretty much alien landscape all around. It looks really cool. That's for all of this, all the tiling work. Go thank Agustin Matali, who is the lead artist for this game. We all work in art, all of the artists involved in the team, but he really sort of brings it all together. Okay, I'm just gonna bring in what we worked on last time. Put it inside this new file. Alright, we export all of our assets at double the resolution, so it can work in the iPad's bigger resolution. So here I have to sort of cut it by half, because it was exported at double resolution, and I brought in the image, not the flash file, because the flash file just weighs way too much. And okay, here's the dude. Wait, this is too big. This is not the actual size of the guy. I'm gonna bring in the basic hero of Iron Marines, which you guys have already seen. He's called Taggins, and he'll serve as our lovely assistant today. Just to show, just to give us a size comparison and see what scale is going to happen in the world. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
what?
Something exploded.
No, that's because this was saved.
I was trying to create panic, man. Play along.
I am very focused.
Yes,
okay, Mr. Tats Ramirez.
I will appreciate the fact that you used Mr. to refer to me.
And that your new surname is Ramirez. Okay, yeah, it was just doubled, I think. Yeah, that's the actual size of the hero, I think. So at 100%, this is the scale on how you're gonna see them in the game. So beautiful. It looks really pretty. Will Shatra appear in the game? Who knows? Maybe, yes, maybe, no. Maybe I don't even know, and I'm just creating false tension. What happened? Okay, that happened. I'm gonna now bring in the thing, the other guys. From the collector, we were 1 and a 5 and a 13, and what else was it? 10 and that's the 4 that got chosen. Now we're gonna get Control T, bring it to half. Beautiful. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is just get this, which is the actual flash file, and sort of this I'm gonna take out the versions that aren't the one we voted for. There you go. I'm just gonna paint these sort of dummies that I created here words. They are not coming out of my mouth today.
Why not?
I'm just gonna paint them one on one.
Or the ones that got voted, so you don't have to copy all of them.
Oh, these are the ones that got voted.
Really?
Yeah.
You were putting so many. I thought.
No.
The transparent ones. You're not. Okay. I thought you were just putting them to.
No. I mean, I'm gonna paint these sort of like to see what we keep on working on. Like,
Understood.
okay, it's gonna be really fast. I'm not gonna get into fine detail or anything. How you guys liking the music? I'm not actually listening to it because I got the headphones on my neck and I can't hear Tats if I put them on. But is that cool? Do you feel comfortable? Do you like this safe space of compassion and friendliness that we've set up for you? Have anything to say to us? Just pour it all out, friend. I'm just color picking here. I know that it's not given like the actual exact colors, but the thing is, since this was saved as a PNG, there's not real. I mean, as a JPG, there's not a real way to pick the exact color because it just JPG compresses the image in a way that destroys color fidelity. Yeah.
Basically, what he's trying to say is that there is a bit of a technological hurdle into using the exact same color, so we will have to improvise using common sense.
And our beautiful eyes, which work to see colors.
I'm going to let that one pass. And
Hey man,
refrain from making a joke.
I have beautiful eyes. I don't know about you.
Bye, comment. Bye. Thank you for participating.
Okay. Just gonna... This is like 2 seconds. I'm just... As you can see, it's not really taking that much time, but it's just a matter of doing it. Put the soundtrack of KR on Tears. People are not liking the music, Tats. I should change it, I think.
Yeah. Or just maybe lower.
I don't know. I'm going on a playlist, so I'm not actually picking anything. It doesn't.
Just lower the volume.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do that, I guess. Okay, there you go. Easy
There you
peasy.
Ana, ¿cómo estás?
Ana, ¿cómo andas?
Bien,
Bien, bien.
¿ustedes están mal ustedes?
Sí, zarpado.
¿Zarpado? ¿Se trata de-
Zarpado. Okay, now we have one of Flash's famous crashes.
Just in case
Just
we
in
missed
case
them.
you missed them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wow, this is really breaking apart. And I have to just exit Flash. I have no idea why it happens. No one has. I think it's just lousy programming, but I'm not sure. Oh, that is no random stranger, my friend. That is Anna. She helps us be people.
She makes sure that this place doesn't turn into a massive dumpster.
What you
Gracias,
said.
Ana,
Gracias, Ana, por
por
todo
todo
lo
lo que
que
nos
nos
das. Por ser como sos.
Gracias por halagarme.
No paren.
Paren.
I'll stop at you.
Okay. Here it is. The thing that didn't save what I was doing. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the second one because the first one is actually pretty okay, and in how it's presented. I'm sorry if this goes a bit slower than expected for the usual sort of hyperactivity of the stream. It's just that coloring is a thing that isn't really active as much as it's just you do it and it takes time and there's not much to say because it's colors and you just put them on. It's sort of like until we get to shading, this is gonna be sort of like a fill in the blanks type of coloring because I'm going for the suggestions you guys made. I'm thinking about just using the first two voted ones because we might not have time for the other two. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Had a long week of work, of really cool work, because I work at a video game company, but it's work nonetheless, and you feel tired at the end. And it's Friday, thank God.
You're like 12-year-olds. What are you complaining about exactly?
I'm 12-year-olds.
You're almost twice 12-year-olds. So
Yes.
that
I'm almost-
comment makes no sense.
I am two 12-year-olds.
You're tired.
Yes, I am.
For those who are interested in Franco or Pencil personal life, he's actually a college student. So he studies and have a full 8-hour job. We're all so proud of you.
Thanks. I'm glad my effort that really is just for myself is appreciated. Because I mean, you study for yourself, right? And you work for yourself.
No, I got forced. I was forced to study.
You were forced to study?
Yeah,
Why?
because I was living with an evil stepmom, and she forced me
Oh,
to study.
those suck. Those
Yeah.
suck, man. My mom almost got a case of those, but she never actually went through with it.
No, I'm just fooling around. I studied because I wanted to.
And that's what you guys should do. Kids, don't leave school. Drugs are not cool. Now we go for this one. It's got a nice, whoa, that is not the color I was expecting that to be. Okay, because it's grabbing. I gotta make this a symbol. Gotta make this a symbol as well. Because it was getting sort of the whole bitmap as a fill when it actually just had to get the color. This is a nice terracotta sort of coloring for the poncho, which I really like. We might actually use it for the first option because this red is a bit too strong. So we might make it more sort of earthy and stuff. Like this. So pretty. Look at the colors. They're pretty. And we got blue. For this, I'm not gonna go and shade it because that is the next step. And actually shading is a bit more complex than just picking colors. Because it depends on the light, on the lighting of the whole scene and stuff, which we have sort of a criteria for that in Iron Marines. All heroes and units have the same type of lighting, as in, I think it's cool shadows and warm highlights. Not cool like diggity dungeons and all that cool. More like cool like, I say like a lot.
There are two important questions here. The
Yeah.
first one: what is the name of
Hit
the
me.
tool you use to color with this perfection?
It's called a brush tool. I'm actually coloring on a layer beneath the line art. Yeah, just that. It's just
And the
brush tool.
I'm going to play audience surrogate here. So the brush is an option that you have on Flash.
Yes, my dear viewer. And and you also you have with the brush tool you have pressure sensitivity, which now is broke because Flash sucks. But if I reset Flash, it'll start working again.
And we're not going to reset Flash.
Not yet, no.
Fair enough.
We will once we get to shading because I needed that sweet pressure. But
There you go.
up until that point,
So you have a pressure issue.
a pressure,
A pressure.
a pressure.
A pressure. Which is a kind of weapon you use if you're Sean
Don't do a Sean Connery.
Why not?
Because that's sort of like the most overplayed imitation ever.
Excuse me. I'm just.
That and this other guy, Christopher Walken.
I can't do
Those are the two like
You know
biggest.
the shoe. I can't do
That
I,
thing,
I,
that-
I can't. No,
yeah, but
it's
everyone sort of has
impossible. No.
an impression of those guys. Now we have the sparkly guy. Oh, how I love you, Sparkly. You bring joy into my life.
Anyway, the question was that one, and there was another one which I'm very confused about. Maybe you can help me.
Sure thing, viewer.
Mr. Viewer.
Mr. Viewer.
Anna can ride a whale mingo into battle. Do you know what a whale mingo is?
Oh, of course I do, dear viewer. It's a bit like this. It's got a flamingo head. And then it's just a whale.
I did not see that one coming.
Like so.
My life suddenly has
And of course,
has meaning now.
it's pink.
Yes, a pink whalemingo.
Whale mingo.
Who posted this question? This question was posted by Mr.
Lego
Lego Ninja 888. Thank you so much for this. You just created a very special moment.
You bring joy into our lives.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Well, Mingo has to move because I need to see what's behind you. See you later. Get that orange. Put that orange. Make juice with that orange. Orange, orange, orange. I challenge you, dear viewer, to make a haiku with the word orange at least used 4 times. Whoever does it, wins the approval of internet judges, which is the rest of you. But seriously, if someone actually makes a haiku with orange 3 times, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. When you see me start talking to myself, which is actually the whole stream, that's because I have nothing else to talk about, and I really just need conversation topics. Tats.
Sorry, yeah, I was reading the
Conversation topics, give them to me.
Conversation topics.
Say anything.
Conversation topics.
Give them to me.
So there was something I saw here which caught my attention. Okay, so I know this is not exactly around your corner because you're an artist. But,
Yeah, I'm just a mere artist.
Do you have confirmation on if this game is going to be for Linux?
Linux, we have no confirmation yet of that. It might be a possibility, but it's not planned yet. It's definitely gonna go for Mac OS and Windows. We still don't know if we're gonna have the time or resources to make it for Linux.
Okay, so still a big. We don't know.
It's a huge ass maybe.
Okay. So another question: Windows Phone.
Windows Phone, no. Actually, Windows Phone got discontinued by Windows. Didn't you know about that?
No, I didn't know about
Well, Windows Phone is no longer a thing.
that. Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. I think it is.
Damn, son!
No, we're gonna go for...
That explains why I haven't got this question in a while. I didn't see anything here.
No?
No, announcing Windows 10, previewed.
Go discontinued.
Yeah, I'm going to type that. I'm just giving you a conversation.
Yeah,
but you
sure,
need to
that.
be working.
Well, I'm doing both, man. I'm doing the best I can, okay? Don't judge me.
No, it's not
Jesus.
confirmed. It's not confirmed. We have no confirmation on the side of Microsoft. There is versions on both things. So if you're one of those that for some reason, which I'm not going to judge, decide to have a Windows phone, there might be hope yet.
There might yet be hope, my dear something.
I made a weird choice of words, but thank you.
No, I wasn't correcting you. I was
just
just being poetic.
Yes.
Which I excel at. I am the best at poetics.
Do you think we can make a hero based on Anna?
That is a grand idea, my friend.
The super,
and it is
super scolding, all-powerful Anna.
Maybe like an old god, like a Tulu.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, Anna is very nice to us because we actually are very tidy. We're one of the, the most. What's the word in English for this?
Tidy.
Yeah, I already said that. I was looking for synonym.
Neat.
Neat. There you go. Our desks are always, everything is in its place. We don't leave cups or anything.
Well, I do a lot.
You leave cups?
I leave cups, but she loves me, so she doesn't say anything.
How do you do that? I have to, I don't know.
You had to win her love for years and years, and I just came, and she loves me. Well, that's because I have an innate charm that you do not have. Not really, though. I am but a nerd in a nerd world.
Right. Anyway, Anna usually scolds everyone here. She's very scary. So she will be very good for a hero unit, I think.
Definitely.
She will scare the enemies.
On an actual point, like on an actual topic, I think I will move that idea through the ranks. See how they react to it.
And you have my full support in that one.
That's great. Usual. Maybe not for Iron Marines, but maybe for Kingdom Rush 4.
Kingdom Rush 4. Yes.
Or maybe for Secret Project.
Mystery Project X.
Mystery Project X Turbo. Reloaded. Electric Boogaloo.
What's a Boogaloo?
It was it's sort of like...
Bungalow. A Boogaloo.
A Boogaloo. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I know that it's like a meme, like Electric Boogaloo. It was a sequel to a movie in the 90s that... The sequel was something to Electric Boogaloo. Just because it rhymed. It had nothing else to do.
You weren't alive in the 90s.
Memes live longer than years, man. What am I to do?
Grow up. It's inevitable. You will grow up.
Yeah, but...
You ask me what
memes are forever, man.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's get...
Even though I don't engage in memery
here.
Usually.
Conversation for which of the four from that?
Okay, just get that orange. We're just about done here, guys.
Iron Marine 2 confirmed. We wish.
What to confirm? What?
Iron Marines 2 confirmed. Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, sure. You keep believing that.
Iron Marines in Xbox and PS4. I don't really see that happening.
No, I don't see that happening.
I mean, it's not entirely impossible, but this kind of game is first and foremost designed for touch screen. And then we also have into account maybe mouse and keyboard for PC, but thinking and creating game taking into account gamepad that's
a whole nother story.
Yeah.
And also, strategy games don't usually work as well on consoles, like because of the control scheme.
Yeah.
Control scheme.
Yeah, you have to rethink a lot of stuff.
Right.
That's why you don't really see real-time strategy games
On consoles. No.
No.
Even I think XCOM is on touch, but isn't on console.
Which one?
XCOM.
The first XCOM is on
console?
on mobile. Yeah, it's actually a very
Right,
decent
on
port.
mobile.
It works very neat. I'm a big fan of the franchise, and I was very happy because sometimes you see these ports and you say, "Oh, this is not going to."
No, yeah.
This is not going to work.
Their ports are usually.
But they figured out, which gave me hope for more strategy games on iPad. And well, here we are making a strategy game for.
We inspired them. That's all I gotta say.
Totally did.
We inspired them.
Yeah, yeah. We have them, on quick call.
They're always calling us. We sort of. Yes,
They
XCOM guys. I'm sure.
They write to us on WhatsApp, and we have the scene, and we don't reply.
Yeah, because when someone gets really clingy, and you sort of gotta sort of, okay, you're a good guy, but chill.
Okay, so where are we at here?
We
What's
are
going on?
just right now finishing this. Okay, right. That was a doo-doo.
I think that.
Okay, I just finished the 4 sort of color schemes. The 4 tentative color schemes here. Out of these, how do you guys feel about these? Because you gotta see how it looks on the background. Like at this distance, what sort of pops out and what doesn't.
Okay. So if you just tune in, we're just deciding on the 4 most voted options on how to color the hero, right?
Yes, we are doing that.
And maybe you can put a small numbers on them, so I can start creating a final poll. If you agree.
I agree, as much as I agree that butter should be free.
Yeah, free butter.
Free butter. Here at Ironhide, we have opinions on a lot of issues, but most importantly, we feel strong about butter. Butter, your best friend, in the kitchen and in the bathroom.
You should be working in politics, man. You should be president.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just...
Vote for butter.
I am too good of an artist to be a president.
I think the butter joke went for too long. Okay, you have the numbers. Let's create a poll.
We have the numbers. We have the people. We have the support. I am full-on politician today.
You sound like a southern congressman.
I do?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's like a 50-50 thing. So we have a title. Okay. Final.
Hashtag free butter.
Colo.
Get it with your dairy company of preference. We will send them a message. A very threatening and liberating message. This is like basically a butter guerrilla. It's gonna be like the communist revolution.
What?
Once again. You gotta pay attention, man.
I can't do everything at once, man.
I know,
I'm a very basic
kidding.
human being.
There will be a struggle, you guys. Do not vote in the chat, because that just clutters the chat and doesn't let me read all of your wonderful comments.
Basically, we don't care. You either vote in the straw poll,
or you don't vote,
or you just had a futile gesture. So okay, going on now.
Yes, poll is up.
Let's.
What didn't you understand, Brinka? Yes, I will give the whale a number. and vote 0.541369 for Will Mingo. And we'll start the hero all over again. It's gonna be Will Mingo, the hero of Ironhide.
Will Mingo. And that wasn't even on the request section of this.
No, the request section is
that was a freebie.
That was a freebie. Let's see. Final color options. Fate. Oh, wow. Number 4 is killing it right now.
Really?
Yes. It's just destroying the rest.
I wasn't expecting that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Go figure. Okay. It
I
does have a
really
nice
didn't
color
expect it.
palette with the white flag.
The white and the green, the obvious green, the very present green. It doesn't have green. I slipped. Where is the mouse? I can see it. There we go. And the chat. I'm still getting used to this whole streaming thing. I get sometimes mixed up with the windows. And I sort of like...
I don't know to which camera do I have to
What's the
to?
camera? Where's the thing? Dan Fuzzy, your robot is winning. But it's not your robot. It is our robot, because we are a community. A strong one at that. Huzzah! Indeed.
Nightbot is a bot, a chatbot that we put up together to give some automatic replies to very frequently asked questions. Because here's the thing, we cannot be looking at the chat at the same time. Right now, I'm looking at the camera. So I don't know what you're writing. I will have to go back and see. And the same happens with Pencil here. He has to be drawing. So we miss a lot of questions. So the best we can do is the most frequent asked questions. Well, we prepare automatic replies for those.
Huzzah!
Magic.
Huzzah! The magic of technology.
Yeah.
And the freeware. So number 4 just killed it. I mean, it's not even close. We're gonna close the polls in about a minute, and after that...
Yeah, I think it's pretty much done.
You think we should just cut it out now?
No, we can give it a minute. But...
Okay. I just wanna check Twitch. Just a second. Waiting in the bushes of love. Waiting in the bushes for us.
So, okay, I think this is...
That's it.
Pretty
We are finishing. What is causing the delay for Iron Marines? Tats, you're up. I will not answer that question.
I can answer that question because I keep asking that question because that's my job. Here's the thing. Game developing is a process, a very difficult process, which starts with planification and estimates. You decide what you want your game to be about, and you estimate how long things are going to take. So let's say that around November, we estimated that the game was going to be ready by March. But around mid-January, we figured out that some things that we hope were going to work a certain way are not working that way. So we have to go back to the drawing board, change gameplay, change basically the rules, you know, what some units can do, what they can, how do you summon or build units, blah blah blah. So basically what's going on now is that we're integrating, integrating is the proper word, a new gameplay which we think is going to work a lot better than the original ideas. because we want the game to be fun. And when you're in game developing, sometimes you have an idea, but it turns out that when you make a game about it, it's not that fun. So that's what we're doing. And on the other side, we're also adding more units, more upgrades, more visuals, a few more enemies, and we are making sure that the game starts with 15 levels, like the Kingdom Rush games did. This wasn't originally the case, because the levels are larger. The maps are a bit bigger than the typical Kingdom Rush level. So we originally said, well, we can start with 10 levels, but now we're going to have 15. So that's basically the reasons for the delay. But we are pretty much working very hard every day for this one. It's not like we're wasting time here. Everyone is very focused and very committed. So I think that this is going to pay off. This is a good delay. I know it sounds a bit counterintuitive, but you will have to have faith on us. That's the long and the short of it. Back to you, dear friend, who stayed very quiet.
Well, thank you, Tats. I just let you talk because your voice is wonderful. Yeah, I'm just getting the colors here. I sort of copied it because I don't want to lose the original. I'm gonna work on this one, and in case I sort of don't like how this one's going, I'll just go back to this one right here and see how it's working. What is it?
I just got your voice's wonderful thing because I was with the delay. I wasn't ready for that one.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just, here, whoever picked the colors for this guy, put white here, like absolute white, which you almost never use, because you mostly never see white, like pure, really 100% white anywhere, because it doesn't leave you any space to make things brighter. Because if I were to, I don't know, try to make a light go over this, I would have no way of doing that because I can't go lighter than that. So I'm gonna make the lightest color of the scarf this one. I know it's not white, but when you put it next to the other two colors I picked, it looks way more white. Look at that, so white. I mean, since you can see white on the rest of the thing, again, it doesn't look as white. It's more, I might even have to sort of make it a bit brighter. But you try at least to never use pure white when coloring anything, really. Also, white is sort of a color that appears in UI a lot. And it's not a very natural color, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I sort of picked the colors for this. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, what did I put there? Yeah, this has gotta be a bit darker, like that. That's great. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the orange. This orange is fine, it's just a bit too saturated. See how in the square, it's way on the corner? It should be more around here. Because again, it's way too strong of a color. But if you put it in relationship to to the rest of the colors, it'll still be pretty strong. It's just that this is a common mistake that people make when they're starting to paint, or even when they have years painting. It happened to me until I got a formal education in color. You sort of try to get vibrant colors, and in that search you go way overboard and you leave no room for subtleties, and everything sort of seems torn apart color wise. So I'm just gonna try and pick colors for this.
Can I take a small?
Yeah, sure.
Brush 1987. We're not annoyed. It's just that here's the thing. There are a couple of things that we can say, and there are a couple of things that we are still not at liberty to say. And you have to remember that there is a language gap where we have to. We are Spanish speakers. This is a situation where we have to translate to English in our mind a very intelligent explanation because we know the reasons in Spanish. So that's maybe why you've seen that we hesitate or think. It's a little bit of making sure that we say as much as we are allowed to say.
And also, this is an art stream.
Yeah, there's also that. Sorry.
This isn't a sort of like... We're not public speakers for the company.
No, I am.
I mean, he is, I'm not. I'm but a mere artist. And as such, I really don't know a lot of the things you guys are asking about. Because I've never been told what the situation is with those things. Hey, it's just thing.
But we're not annoyed. I'm sorry if we made you feel that way. Go ahead and ask as many questions as you want. We always try to answer as much as we can, and we're happy that you ask the tough questions. We're not expecting everyone to just give us a pat in the back and say, "Oh, you're wonderful," but we do love that. Back to you.
Back to me. Mr. Lego Ninja says that we need longer streams because a decision costed an hour. Yeah, this is sort of the nature of working with. It's true, we should have longer streams, but think that I've been working all day in Tats too, and at the end of this, we've been at work for about 12 hours, which is a bunch. And I'm sorry, but we don't have the time to do it outside of working hours. I mean, these are outside of working hours, and we actually put our own time for this. We're not getting paid to do the stream because it's sort of something that we want to do and involve the community and sort of show them how we do art here. But I would like to do longer streams. It's just I'm really tired at the end of this, and I think Tats is too.
Yeah, Pencil starts working here at the office at 8:30 a.m. Just like pretty much everyone at the Iron Marines team. The Iron Marines team are the first one to start working. They all start before the normal hours, which is 9. They get half an hour earlier, and so by the end of a stream, Pencil has been working for 12 hours, which is a very, very long day.
It is, and I have, I have uni after this. Like not on Fridays, but I do have to work for university assignments. So that's another thing that gets into the way. I've been thinking of doing streams on my own time, but those would be sort of my streams, not Ironhide streams. I don't know. Whatever question you want to ask about sort of how the stream works and stuff, you can, after it ends, you can ask me at Twitter, or you can ask Ironhide, which is Tats, at Twitter or Facebook.
So a few questions here.
Yeah.
Someone said that now the poncho looks like a scarf.
That's because whoever designed the color here sort of separated it into 3 colors. I think we're gonna change that in the end because I think it sort of pulls apart the design a bit.
Yeah.
We might make it either all black or all white. Like for example, this would be all dark. Maybe we can make it all white. All white is a bit too much, I think. But we have to see that. We'll have to.
And the other one, do you do animations?
Yes, we're actually going to animate this guy on stream. Probably not this stream, but definitely next stream. We're gonna start with animations. What I study at school is animation. It's what I like to do. It's what I became an artist for. And it's definitely the part that I'm most excited about when it comes to showing you guys. So next stream is gonna be great. This one is great too, but it's a bit like color isn't exactly my best area, and I'm a bit slow, so that's why it's taking a bit. It's specifically kind of hard to, when you're on stream, sort of thinking about a whole bunch of decisions on the fly that you gotta make on your head and stuff. We've already talked about this. Drawing on stream isn't the same as drawing like when you're working, because you're concentrated way more when you're just you don't have to talk and stuff.
And a small comment on that: by the time you guys, I mean the artists, start with a hero, the concept, the idea for the hero is already decided.
Right.
It's not like you have to keep checking. Should we do this? Should we do? It's like, okay, I want, let's say, I want a girl on a mecha, and she's wearing a tank top, and she looks really, really tough. And that's how you get Kara, which is the second hero that we introduced in the newsletter a while back ago. So it's easier and faster to work, because you don't have to keep double checking with a bunch of people, which is a great thing to do. Don't get us wrong.
Right, that's why we wanted to do the.
There you go. We're having a lot of fun with this, but it does take a bit longer than the usual. The usual timetable for a hero in the studio.
And I'm actually probably I'll probably keep working on this at home, because if not, I don't want to drag the color till to next stream. So what I'll probably do is work on this at home, and there next time I'll bring the finished version. Like here we'll make all of the decisions, but at home I might do part of the work, you know?
Yeah. A couple of quick questions. For the animators, you use Atlas with sprites? What's Atlas? I have no idea.
I'm sorry, where?
That's Clorks. Clorks. Clorks the Dominator.
Atlas, like the Titan?
I have no idea.
It's written like that? No, like how
maybe it's a software? I don't know. Because he's talking about sprites.
Right,
so
no, if you're talking about like how we packet sprites for in the game, we use texture packer, and then we just put it in the game with that. I'm not a very programmy person, so I don't know how that works exactly, but I can assure you that it's very cool and magical. So I'm just gonna duplicate this guy and try making the whole thing, the whole poncho of one color, and see how you guys like that.
Okay, a few more questions. Why Poncho? Because it was sort of voted, started as a joke, we loved it, and one of the first streams, and we just go along with it.
Yeah, we stuck with it.
I think it's a great idea. There are no Poncho heroes.
We have 0 Poncho heroes in either Kingdom Rush or Iron Marines, so Ponchos are great.
This is all for Dan Sposey, who's very happy about this design. We're also happy about you, and we're very thankful to everyone who submitted ideas.
Yeah.
It was super fun and lovely to see how people just, decide to...
Yeah, how creative you are and stuff. Like, it's really cool to see your community be sort of involved and really care about the game.
Are there any planned updates for the old Kingdom Rush games soon? No, sorry. There is 28 people working on the studio, and they're all working on the upcoming games.
New games.
We
New
have
games
no one to spare right now on updates, and I think it's going to be worth it. The downside is that there are no updates for the old games, but the upside is that there are 3 new games coming. So you win some, you lose some.
What I'm doing now is I'm giving the really dark part that the scarf had to sort of parts of the body, because it gives more contrast, and it looks cool because black and orange mesh really well. And I'm just checking how that works. If you guys don't like it, we can just go back to this.
Yeah.
I'm just trying stuff because that's the way you sort of get ahead on these things.
Oh, Clorks is explaining. An Atlas is a sprite packer. I did not know that.
Yes, then our Atlas is texture packer. That's the way it's called.
Question: is there any specific person who came up with all the movie quotes for Kingdom Rush, Towers and Heroes? The game designers mostly. For the first game and Frontiers, it was mostly Álvaro Azofra, who is one of the studio co-founders, and Sherson da Silva, who is another game designer, and then all of us, everyone in the studio, everyone can pitch in, throw an idea, and I don't know if it's funny or witty, it's going to be accepted.
Yeah.
So it's mostly these two, beasts of quotes, because their knowledge of quotes is encyclopedical, and then the rest of us can also throw a few in the game.
I'm really focused, so that's why I'm sort of not talking too much.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading on the chat.
Yeah,
we got really quiet. Very focused.
I got really quiet because I'm so passionate about this.
So focus guy. It's we reached an hour and a half mark.
We've reached an hour and a half.
What do you want to do? Should we try to finish this, leave it as it is, and go for requests?
I think.
What are you up to?
I don't know. I'm up for either, but I think that we started the stream a bit late, like 10 minutes late.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm just gonna keep on going for a couple of minutes.
You made a hard push for this 10 minutes. I'll
Right.
keep everyone entertained with my bad weather jokes.
That.
I don't know anyone, so that's it for the jokes. Okay, so make the robot smile. I don't know, maybe. The artist has spoken. It will kill babies, but hopefully not. The artist's design has been changed, so it's no longer his design. Wow, that's a very harsh point of view. I don't
Okay,
agree, but it's your opinion. Whatever.
Here's the thing. It's not only his design. It's what all of you want. This wasn't a contest. This was sort of like your suggestions and see how you guys want. I don't know, if you think that I'm sort of writing the original artist's intention, then I'll go back and work on this. But like I said, I have a training and I have reasons as to why I do things. I'm not being like, oh, I don't like this, so I'm gonna change it. I just think that because of readability and stuff, some things have to change, you know? I don't know, I'm just giving options too. It's not like I'm making this the final decision. That's gonna be you guys.
Yeah, and the artists, the lead artist is also going to pitch in eventually.
Right, I mean, if we want this to be in the game, it's gotta be up to, like,
the
boss's expectations, right?
And mostly, here's the thing. This is something interesting because I'm guessing most of you don't know. Every video game has an art director. You know, like the supreme authority on the visuals on a video game, and the responsibility of an art director is to decide how the game is going to look. It should be a very coherent aesthetic to it. So maybe if this beautiful robot doesn't exactly fit, he might suggest some changes. So everything has like a very similar style, which we might be missing right now. Maybe
right.
We're not nailing the Iron Marine's aesthetics. So be prepared for some changes in the future.
Yeah, I mean, he changes my designs all the time. That's what a lead artist does. He's sort of like, well, he's called an art director for a reason. He's like the director of a movie that has a vision for how things should be, and it's usually better when it's the vision of one person, because if you sort of stretch that vision too much, like across a whole bunch of people, it ends up looking a bit incoherent, because everyone has their own sort of design values or appreciations that they like the most, and if it's a mix, it usually doesn't go over as well as when it's what one person likes. Hi, I was Vascolet, whoever you are.
Sounds like a nice
join
person.
us. Sounds like a really nice and pretty person.
Yeah, it does. And we have a Mitigo Antonio.
Who is that?
I don't know. I suspect that.
He's
a good guy too.
Might be a good guy as well. We're joking. These are people that work with us.
Yeah, there are a few Ironhiders lurking in the chat, and we like that. So, looking very nice, if I may say so myself.
It is looking pretty as a flower in summer.
And I'm going to take this
summer.
this chance because I just remembered.
Right.
This is something that is being asked a few times now. I replied on chat, but the quotes for this hero, we are going to accept suggestions from you guys, obviously. So just relax, give us time, maybe next stream or the other
Probably the other one. Like what he says usually comes at the end of the process.
End, yeah, it does. But we will let you guys pitch in, obviously.
So I'm thinking, what should I do? I'm thinking that I should make it a bit lighter, because I went a bit overboard with the dark parts, I think. Like here, for example, the head is clearer because it doesn't have the dark underjaw. So I'm gonna go sort of back to the original design of that.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's better.
another announcement.
Another announcement.
Yes, and this one I'm very,
is
very happy to
amazing.
finally say this because I've been waiting forever. Kingdom Rush Frontiers will be released on Steam.
What?
Ah!
And that
was my Vuvuzuela imitation. Yeah, Kingdom Rush
Venezuelan.
Frontiers will be finally released on Steam probably in a month or two, maybe 2 months. We will start with the beta testing soon. So hold on to your pants and get ready because we have very high expectation. Just for transparency's sake, this is going to be this has been done. I'm very tired now. Words are not coming out. The port was made by a third party, which is a studio that is very close to us called Calio. Uruguay is a very small country, and game developers are a small community. So we all know each other. We have been supporting each other, and Calio is very well acquainted with Kingdom Rush, and they are very cool and
Really
they're-
passionate.
Yeah, they're veterans, you know.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing this for a long time. So I think this is going to be very neat. Stay tuned for more news.
And on that matter, I'm thinking like you guys should go to the forums, because when we announce the beta for Frontiers, it's gonna be there that
Yeah.
you can interact with Tats and stuff.
Yeah, I actually made an announcement, and then we got delayed, and people got a bit angry because I did not announce that. I'm sorry, I apologize. But you should totally go to the
Always
forums,
be
to the Kingdom Rush sub forum. There is an announcement there. It's on a sticky. You can check it out. And the beta will be starting in a few weeks, hopefully. So if you want to be a beta tester for this game, for Kingdom Rush Frontiers on Steam, this is your chance.
Woo!
Thank you
Chances
for
all
reminding
around. Magic is happening, guys. Magic is happening. Something really peculiar of the Kingdom Rush art style is that Gonzalo, which is one of the co-founders, the guy who actually owns this style, which means like he actually created the way things look in Kingdom Rush,
Yeah.
does this thing where when he shades, he sort of, instead of going all the way to the edge like people usually do, he'll go and make the shadow not just with a bit of a light line there, and it's a really clever thing because that means that when it's far you can see the outlines way better because they contrast, right? Contrast.
What? Yeah.
And I just thought you guys would like to know that because it's really cool, and it's one of the reasons why the Kingdom Rush art style looks so clean, you know? Crap. Sometimes I just zoom in and zoom out for no apparent reason, and that's just me being a klutz with a keyboard. Even after working on digital for years, this hand still is a bit clumsy. Okay, oh, that's looking cool. Give it that there. Okay, let's do that. Another thing that I'll probably do in my house, if we get decided on this, is I'll paint the outlines, because it's part of the process, but it's really something that there's not much to decide on. I'm thinking this part down here should be orange. Just because it gives a nice sort of finishing part to the bottom. Okay, you can see it better there. It makes the bottom part actually pop out more. We can actually go that way or make it black, but I don't think that's as cool. I'll just... This needs better shading.
Someone is saying, looks like Zenyatta from Overwatch. Well, it does, but now it's not our fault. You voted for it. We had nothing to do with this one.
Well, the head's sort of similar. I mean, whatever.
Zenyatta won't mind. He's a Zen master.
The sparkles in your sketch were heal particles. And he will have sparkles coming out of here. That is something that will be done in the animation. He will sparkle, and maybe he can fly with sparkles. Like the part under here just flies with sparkles and spreads joy to all the kids. Okay, I'm thinking that this design doesn't need much more work. Do you guys like this? Does it appease you? Does it tickle your fancy? This should be darker here.
Okay.
What's your master plan, Ares Draco? Will the heroes in Iron Marines have the ability slot like in Origins? No, it's gonna work a bit different. Each hero will have 2 abilities, which the player actually activates manually. They're active powers. Like, you're gonna have the hero here, you know, and here you will have 2 buttons. One which is one of the abilities, and the other is the other ability. And when you click them, they activate at that moment. So you have much more control over how over when abilities activate and how you position your hero to activate them. The actual UI is sort of like this. Like, this is the health bar. I think this here is an ability that sort of lets you... Another crash! That is great news, guys. That is beautiful. That is pretty. God.
Okay.
I actually think that this crash is
our cue.
Is our cue to maybe go to requests.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you can show where we were left.
Yes,
so
of course.
People can
I'll open up Flash again.
Can take a final look.
When do you think we will hear about this hero? Whether it's going to be used or scrapped? That well, first we gotta finish him.
The visuals, mostly, and maybe some powers, not
right.
the full character. That's a third question, thing. Actually. I agree with that. It's a good question.
Whether it's gonna be used or scrapped, that's gonna have to do with whether the lead artist and the lead programmer think it's both viable and a cool thing to put in the game. Because maybe they don't like it. I like it. I love it.
Okay, but let's put let's set up like a final, like an estimated time for pitch this hero, because otherwise, poor guys, they're just going to keep waiting for confirmation.
Well,
how about 2 more streams? We wrap it up, whatever we got, and we present it.
Oh yeah, but it's not gonna be fully animated in 2 streams. I don't think it will. It's not that fast.
Does it have to be fully animated for us to pitch?
I mean, I think that that's the best way to present it to them. Just have a full thing so that it's easier for them to say just yes,
Okay.
Or for them to just be, okay, it's in the game.
Yeah.
It's still, the programming work is still has to be done for the hero to be in the game. But it's easier if all the art assets are just done,
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Mostly so, the guys can...
Okay, I'm gonna save this. This is what we got for now. I will put up a screenshot of what we got, and you guys sort of can comment about it on Facebook or on the forums. Let's go to documents, streaming, robots. Also, names for this guy. We gotta start figuring out that. We're not gonna decide this stream, but we might put up a poll on our social networks.
Yeah. But if you have some ideas, and I do mean some reasonable ideas, come on. Remember, we have to pitch this to someone with authority. So a silly name won't cut it. But if you have a name that you think, yeah, this sounds like a good name, go ahead. Put it on the chat. We will use it.
Yes, all heroes will be unlocked on Frontiers, right? For Steam.
What?
All heroes will be unlocked on Frontiers for Steam.
It's going to be exactly like Kingdom Rush on Steam. You will unlock all heroes through advancing
That's
the main campaign.
And now we're gonna do 20 minutes of requests.
Requests!
Do the requests. I want them. Give them to me. Give me crazy things like the flaming whale. Anatron 1000. Anatron. Oh, Anna. That's like a song, isn't it? Like, oh, Anna.
Oh, Anna.
Or
You came and you scolded us because we are dirty, oh Anna. Yeah. Works.
Something like that, I guess. Yeah, you said like a robot, like Anatron.
Monkey with a hat. Pencil nut. Anatron. I like Pencil Knight.
I'm making Anatron, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to be like...
It's like a Terminator. It's gonna be like a Terminator
Anatron.
with like a bazooka broom. Or she doesn't broom. She actually uses a how do you say aspiradora in English?
Vacuum.
In English, a vacuum cleaner. She uses and here she'll use an atomic vacuum cleaner with like one of her arms is actually the vacuum cleaner, and it's just huge and it looks like a leaf blower, but it's actually. It's a leaf blower. I'm gonna make a tube that goes to a backpack, and that's her huge ass vacuum. And on the other hand, she has an assortment of mugs that we leave on the desk, empty bottles that we also leave on the desks, tuppers that we always leave in the kitchen, and a blowtorch to kill us when we don't do the things that we have to do.
Every couple of weeks, Anna tours the office, scolding all of us, saying, if you don't take back home all your toppers, I'm going to throw them away. And it's incredible because everyone gets like really nervous. Oh no, I have to take back my tupper. And then they totally forgot, and this repeats over and over.
And the tuppers meet their certain doom. And she flies. Because of course she flies. Because it's easier to do than legs.
You should add like
Beautiful
sound like
Anatron.
foosh or something. It needs sound, man.
It needs a sound like
Rock and roll sound.
Anabot 3000. There you go. That is beautiful.
So
next request.
Next request.
Come on. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the request.
More requests.
Background's a bit too dark, I think. It's too bright. Okay.
Butter. Butter for president.
Butter for president.
It's not my request. Sorry, no. Propeller demon, no. Gourmet. Butter in the space.
Butter in space.
I like that.
I like that one too.
Yeah. Butter in space. And above 3. That's really good.
Why are things always in space on these streams? There's always like a thing in space. It's always gotta be in space. I'll make it so that the ship,
space.
the final frontier.
Yeah. It's the final countdown too.
I'll make it so that the spaceship is a cow.
It could be a fridge. Maybe it's easier to draw than a cow.
Well, I'm already doing the cow, so.
Okay. You're a cow.
And it's got rockets on its legs. Sort of like propeller horse. It's got the lasers on its milk things, which I do not know how they're called in English.
It's a small step for butter, but one giant step for dairy products. That's the joke that you were going for.
That is definitely the joke I was going for, Tats. You are amazing.
Yes, I know, I am.
You are huge, the biggest mentalist ever. Do you know what a mentalist is? Sort of like those guys that sort of guess what the color of your dog was by looking at you.
Oh, okay. You mean a liar? Yes, I am one.
Yes, that indeed.
It took me forever to come up with that comeback. Sorry.
And you think this is going to be an American flag, but it's actually a Uruguayan flag.
Yes, go Uruguay.
Because, fun fact, Uruguay has 4 times as many cows as it does people. So if cows actually went intelligent one day, they would probably dominate us.
Right, and we also have a space program.
We do?
Yeah.
Holy
we
shit.
just put all our cows together and they reach up.
Right,
to
we
space.
stack them and they go up to the moon.
Yeah.
What's the next request? We already did butter in space. I'll just put some stars. It should be white. In the night sky. Butter dreams of being in space. Oh, butter. Shine bright as always.
Pencil Knight, Zombie Aries Draco. We don't know what Aries Draco looks like.
Yeah, we don't know how he looks. I think he looks like the last evolution of a
Zombie Pencil.
zombie pencil. I can draw a zombie pencil.
You can do a self-portrait. You're ready to look like a zombie. You've been working for 12 hours now.
It's like a pencil, but it's lacking a part that another pencil ate of him.
Wait. How do I do this?
And it has hands now because it wants brains. And it asks, brains confused because pencils don't actually have vocal cords. So it's confused as to why it can talk. How about some kind of flying alien with a missile launcher? How about a missile launcher with... Thing is, I'll do that, you know? I'll do that. It's a missile launcher. Like a really crude missile launcher, like a Worms missile launcher. It's more of a bazooka, but whatever. I've never seen a missile launcher in my life. And it's got...
What is it with animals, dude? It's all cows, fish. It's the weirdest zoo I ever seen in this chat. Manatee with a minigun. It's like... What happened to vegetables, man? Vegetables
I think the formula for requests has been, as of late, like animal plus wacky thing.
Yeah, it's a very Looney Tunes theme.
There you go. It's an alien, and it's got the bazooka. I think looks like a Koopa, but that's because I have a Koopa doll in front of me. Totally a penis. Maybe. That's subjective.
Not even going to that one.
Hmm.
Just let it go. Bacon cannons.
Like cannons made out of bacon?
Flying pirate ship.
Pirate ship? Like a flying pirate ship?
No, exactly like a flying pirate ship. That's what it
exactly? Oh man. Oh geez, oh man. I might actually do that after the bacon cannon. Which I am doing right now. Like you mean like in Treasure Planet? Like that? A flying pirate ship like that? There you go. That is a bacon cannon.
It's been
No, it's bacon. It's bacony.
Buchanan.
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 I like that one. So, an anchor with a ship. I like that one.
An anchor, what?
It's an anchor that uses a ship. to
I like that. It's just huge and it sort of sails on its axis. It has a lot of tiny windows so people can see when they're inside the anchor. And I'm guessing it's floating, right? Because it's people. It needs its ship for something, which in this case is to anchor it to the ocean floor. And I'll just do a ship here. Yeah, a tiny, teeny, small ship. This is more me having fun. Like,
oh, come on. All of this.
yeah, all of this is
you
just me having fun. Exactly.
Come on. We're doing this after hours, man.
Yeah,
We are
I
doing
know.
this because we love to. That's the only explanation for it.
Why do you want to see an old man with an oxygen tank? Do you like death?
Maybe you can throw an oxygen tank.
An
with
oxygen
an old man.
tank with an old man. But that's sort of that's repeating ourselves. That's derivative. That's derivative.
Right, because the
You need
gazillion drawings of an animal with a weird thing on it is not repeating
I
ourselves.
ain't judging, man. You
Double
judging.
standards.
You judge. Do not judge.
Double standards.
Who is drawing the KRF map? That was Gonzalo, right? Gonzalo drew it, the new one.
I'm not sure,
Manatee with a minigun.
but maybe it is. It's either Gonzalo or the guys at Calio. Draw Tats, Agos. Don't listen to her.
I might.
No.
I might.
I will expose the reasons why you might, and you're going to be embarrassed.
But what? That she my girlfriend?
Poop, you say.
Yeah, I ain't ashamed of that. She's a rad person.
She is.
I'm proud of being her boyfriend.
There you go. That was a very romantic gesture.
That's like 10 boyfriend points or something.
This is a very, very good move. He's pulling
the
public announcement.
The public announcement.
And he lands gracefully. It's a 9.9.
9.9.
Very good.
Very good technique. Extremely nice execution. His timing was perfect.
That was lovely. I love
Manatee with a minigun, and he probably has a Che Guevara hat.
Because he's a revolutionary manatee.
Revolutionary manatee. There you go. Communist manatee. There you go. What about his hands? Maybe I can put fingers on his hands if you want. There you go. It's a manatee with fingers. I know it's 10 times creepier.
Okay, more requests.
More requests. What else, you guys? I'm pumped. I want to draw. I'm pumped. Stuff. More requests. We still got 5 more minutes.
A pizza Iron Marine. Robot Irish Drunk. Rick and Morty. Drunk Jelly. More Sahiri.
More Sahebi, please.
I think
there's a lot of good things here. I don't know what to decide.
Fish head soup. Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. Okay, if it was Heisenberg, what else could we do with him to make it fun?
I know! A wave-particle duality. Because that's what Heisenberg actually did. The scientist. Yeah, science joke. No one's gonna get that. I'm gonna choose one. The first one I see, a whale airship. So, like, a whale, but with windows, because it flies with its thing. There you go. That's a whale. It's probably an airship. I don't know. Maybe it is? It's gotta have more of these. And I know, a turbine under its thing, because how else will it fly? There you go.
This is the second whale.
Aerodynamic. And I like this. A small jetpack. With a belt. And there's people inside there. Small people. I like looking outside the window. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. So pretty. What else? Propeller baby with 2 heads. How does a propeller baby work? I mean, maybe the heads are the propeller? So, it's actually like so? And with the tiny creepy hands?
A proboscis.
There you go. A propeller baby with 2 heads. Isn't it beautiful? It's just beautiful.
What? Somehow, somewhere, we took a very dark turn in this stream, and things become as weird as possible. Oh my god!
What's a void stalker?
Let's
Is it
Google it.
Like a stalker from StarCraft?
Surely must be a unit from a video game, and we're too.
It's probably like the stalker from StarCraft.
Void Stalker, maybe we can.
Oh, it's a magic thing. No, it's there. Like put images.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be like.
A chorizo dancing, of course, man. For those who don't know, a chorizo is sort of like a sausage made entirely out of
Pig stuff.
Of pig stuff.
Yeah, the bad part.
But like I think it's pretty much a sausage. It's got spots, like grease spots and stuff, and you cook it on a barbecue.
Okay, one last request, and I think we're done. Okay, it's getting late. You need to get your beauty sleep.
I need to go to Maldonado today.
No.
Yeah, I gotta take a bus now. A huge ass bus.
Oh, come on. But you're going to spend the weekend there.
Yeah, of course.
Maldonado is.
It's like another state of Uruguay.
Yeah, not much of a distance. What, 70
Draw-
miles maybe?
Draw a jump scare. How do you draw a jump scare? You just
I will draw a ghost
you can
doing an Olympic jump. Maybe. I don't know.
there you go. That's a jump scare.
And what's the scary part of this?
Well, you ain't seeing it because you have delay.
Oh, I have delay. My yeah, I was watching the chorizos thing.
Maybe.
Silly me. Yeah.
The best jump scares
Okay. Final request.
come in trampolines. Final request. It's only 8:40 here. Yes, stream actually usually ends 8:30. It's 2 hours from 6:30 to 8:30. So we're actually on overtime.
What's a proboscis?
I think he meant
Promiscuous?
yeah, I think he meant promiscuous.
Maybe no.
Promiscuous.
Proboscis? Probos? No, that's
No,
something
no,
that
yeah,
not good.
he meant
Yeah.
yeah, that thing.
Oh, this is what he wants. Oh, there, this. Check this out.
Okay, I'll draw that.
Ah, this is one is very good. There you go.
And this is put the reference again.
Yeah, sure. Very good.
And this is a proboscis monkey, which I didn't know until now.
That's not actually the name. It has another name. Proboscis monkey. Yeah, sorry. Mr. Lego is right. That's the name.
Well, if he requested it, I'm pretty sure he knew. And he's an interesting proboscis monkey that smokes pipe
Ah, he's very cultured.
and has a mustache.
He's a manly, very cultured proboscis.
Maybe not a mustache, but a beard, like a small beard. There you go. Yes, quite. And with a huge nose. Because these monkeys have those noses. And the mouth comes the other way around. And that is beautiful. And that is a thing. And I think this marks the end of the stream. Woo! Wait,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
just
Hold
gonna-
on to your horses there. I
Of
know you
course.
want to run away.
I do not want to run away. I will mark the end of the stream here, and I will now say goodbye to you.
No, wait. Let's
Before we have announcements to make.
Please, can we please go back to the robot?
Oh, right, yeah.
We can take a final look.
We should take a final look. I was getting ahead of myself.
Yeah,
Requests.
that's why you have me.
Actually, this is the 5th stream we've done.
High five. There you go. Nice.
Boom!
And we're not fired yet.
We are not fired. That is a huge achievement.
Yes.
Request 5th stream. There you go. That's saved. It'll probably be up. I think we're gonna start uploading the requests that you guys.
So, the robot, please.
Yay, robot. Here's what we have up till now. It's looking really cool. I'm gonna keep on working on it. I might show you like a sort of when I finish with coloring the line and stuff. I'll show it to you guys, and if you guys like it, we can say that's sort of like the final design. And the next stream we can work on animation. But if you guys still want to work in color, we can work in color next stream. It all depends on what you guys think is cool, because this is our hero.
Yeah.
We're all making it.
Yes, and on that note, you should totally start coming up with names. You don't have to put them right here, right now. You have 2 weeks to think about them. We will make polls, the whole thing that we usually do, and say silly stuff. And Pencil is really wanted to go,
No,
or
I'm
maybe he wants to
dancing.
use the toilet. I don't know.
Both.
Start thinking names, and we will see you in 2 weeks on our next
stream.
Yeah.
And just to say goodbye, you can
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, join our forums. I'm going to leave the links in the comments right now so you can keep up with us. And thank you so much to being with us and putting up with our old dumb jokes and everything. You're amazing. Pencil is doing the Macarena for some strange reason. And we love you. Bye.